Sonic, the heart of your system.
What's up everybody, my name's Andy and welcome to Kit Guru. So today we're taking a look at the latest flagship mouse by RAZER, the Viper Ultimate. Now this has been made in collaboration with esports professionals and it's aimed at esports players and prosumer gamers that want the lightest weight design and the latest optical sensor accuracy. Now this is the second Viper release this year, the first being a wired only mouse, and I reviewed that mouse previously and you can find that on our channel here. So the new Viper Ultimate is an ultra fast wireless mouse with a few extra adjustments compared to the wired version released earlier this year. So the original Viper's RRP is $79.99, whereas the Viper Ultimate in the UK is $149.99. So is it worth the £70 increase? Let's find out. So let's start by looking inside the box. Well, straight away you get the Viper Ultimate itself. You get a USB-A to micro USB cable, a USB-A dongle housed inside the base of the mouse, as well as a magnetic RGB charging dock. So aesthetics and design, in every way it's identical to the original Viper. So it's symmetrical ambidextrous design. There's the classic molded plastic shell with the left and right clicks being separate from the body. So there is gloss accents, and the whole thing sort of features a minimal, stylish, blacked out design, and you can find the RAZER logo, which is RGB sort of towards the base. And this is super vibrant, and the LED is actually under the shell, so it's not cut out of that plastic shell, it's actually behind it, which gives a really nice effect. So the mouse dimensions is 12.5 centimeters long, with the widest point being 6.5 centimeters, and it's 3.4 centimeters tall. And there is a weight difference here between the original Viper and the Ultimate. So the original was 69 grams, whereas the Ultimate is just over 74 grams. So this is almost totally unnoticeable, but as you can see on my tests, I found it to be about 74.7 grams, whereas it's listed as 74 grams. So I'd actually say it's 75, but they may differ just slightly. So this mouse does get narrow in the center. It's got a medium size and it fits comfortably in my hands. And I've got sort of small to medium size hands. So large hands may find this kind of small, but it depends on your grip style. On the sides, it has two large tactile rubber grips, and these are super comfortable. And overall, the build quality is excellent. There's no flex, there's no sharp edges, and there's minimal rattle from the scroll wheel. On the base of the mouse, we find the highest grade white PTFE mouse feet. And this is to keep the mouse drag to an absolute minimum and is definitely noticeably smoother than the original Viper. You also find an on and off switch. You find the DPI switch, which has an LED indicator just next to it, and that's the same as the Viper as well, it's just sort of placed in a different area. There's a cutout for the connection points with the charging dock, and finally we have my least favourite feature of this mouse, and this is the USB dongle housing. This is a small detachable door that removes completely to uncover the dongle itself. So once you've opened it, you push down on the left-hand side of the dongle to pop it out, and it can be easily removed here. My issue with this is the door itself. So it easily flies off when it's pulled open, and I can imagine it getting lost really easily. So for me, I dropped it more times than I didn't. Once attached, it's secured in place and it's not loose at all. But this could have been a hinge, or there could have been no door at all if there were some rubber grips inside that held the dongle in place. Let's talk about grip styles. So fingertip grip works excellently. It's so comfortable in the hand. Claw grip works just as well. And palm grip is comfortable, but you do get slight pinky drag across the surface, but this isn't a massive issue. So overall, it's comfortable in all styles. Taking a look at the wireless technology, now this is one of the main differences here between the Viper and the Viper Ultimate. So the Viper Ultimate supports Razer's brand new HYPERSPEED wireless technology, which claims to be 25% faster than other wireless technologies via an optimized data protocol and ultra-fast radio frequency for the fastest speed. Now this also comes with improved adaptive frequency technology for lag-free transmission. Unfortunately, I have no way of testing their claims on a precise level. In practice, I had no issues gaming via the wireless mode, and there was no noticeable difference between gaming with the wired Viper, which is actually a good thing, and let me tell you why. Because when you're gaming on a wireless mouse, everybody thinks, you know, don't use them because there's always going to be lag, there's going to be delay, and you'll noticeably see the difference. However, with this new technology, it's so much more reliable, I couldn't see the difference or feel the difference between using a wired mouse and the wireless one here. So in all situations, whether fast-paced games or games that I needed quick clicking accuracy or even general use, I forgot that this wasn't a wired mouse at all. So the wireless accuracy is very impressive. Sensor wise, this is the next difference between the original Viper and the Ultimate. So this one features a brand new optical sensor which is called the RAZER Focus Plus, and this has been made in collaboration with Pixart, who are one of the giants for making the most accurate sensors. So this is claimed to have had the highest specs on the market today, and we'll take a look at them now. So it has a 99.6% resolution accuracy, 20,000 DPI, 650 IPS, and an automatic calibration of liftoff distance across different matte surfaces. And this has asymmetric cutoff, which lets you set a landing distance that the mouse resumes tracking again. And as well, it has motion sync, which sends information of the mouse's location for more consistent tracking. So in action, I loved how this sensor performed, especially in fast-paced FPS games. It was just so accurate. I can't really compare it to any other mouse that I've tried before. It was just on point every single time. I never felt like it was failing me, and all the bad choices were my own rather than, you know, a technical issue. So the switches inside the mouse, while both the Viper and the Ultimate use the same optical switches, which are 3 times faster than mechanical switches, and these also have a much greater lifespan. So these have 70 million clicks. Let's take a look at the battery life and charging. So another benefit here is that the Ultimate draws less power due to the sensor and wireless technology, which increases battery life. So Razer claim that it has up to 70 hours of battery life, and you can charge it just once a week for 10 hours of daily gameplay. So that's crazy. And I must say, in my testing of the battery, it never did seem to die, but I didn't test it for 10 hours a day for 7 days because I just didn't have that time on my hands. However, it just kept going and going and going. But when you do finally need to charge the Ultimate, then you have 2 options. You can plug the mouse directly into your PC with the included cable, or you can use the supplied magnetic RGB charging dock. So the dock includes a USB dongle extension port as well, so that you can put that dongle in there and actually have the dock further away to increase the sort of accuracy that you'll be getting on the wireless front. So it also supports an RGB zone around the base, and this will sync with other Razer Chroma enabled devices if you want it to. It also indicates the battery life with that RGB panel as well. Upon charging, this offers 5 hours of playtime for every 10 minutes charged, which is crazy. So at the price point that we're looking at for the Viper Ultimate, I am glad to see the dock included because it is a nice touch, it's well made, and it's quite nicely designed as well. So software, well, I initially tested this mouse on my laptop that didn't have any pre-installed RAZER software already, but as soon as I plugged the mouse in, it automatically advised me to install RAZER Central and Synapse. So that's a really nice touch. You don't necessarily have to go and search through their website and get the right thing. It will just automatically pop up. Within this, you will find pretty much identical options as the original Viper. So the software is very easy to use and navigate. It has a great many customizable options for button configuration and remapping. You've got left or right-handed options, performance options that let you adjust 5 different DPI stages. As well as that, we have polling options of 1000 Hz. There's a lighting options tab with a brightness slider. You've got on or off options for idle or when the display is turned off, and that's done in minutes. You've got quick effects that let you choose through the RGB presets, or you can open Chroma Studio to customize your own effects. And the power tab lets you adjust wireless power setting options and low power modes. So what are my thoughts and the conclusion? Well, creating the world's leading mouse technology certainly does not come cheap, and the RAZER Viper Ultimate is just proof of that. It is definitely not a budget-friendly mouse by any means, and should only be considered by professional gamers and prosumer gamers that want the latest and greatest bits of kit. So if the price is not an issue, then you can't go wrong here with the Viper Ultimate. The wireless technology and accuracy is perfect. So let's take a look at the pros. So of course it has a world-class, incredibly accurate and reliable sensor, as well as the exceptional wireless technology. So for esports gamers and enthusiasts, this is a must. It is stylish and ergonomic. Personally, of course, this is my opinion, I really like the design here and the fact that RGB logo is actually sort of recessed behind the shell. There is lots of customization options within the software, as well as the fact the software is very easy to use. The build quality is great and it is very lightweight, but there are a couple of cons here. So the first one being the fact that the dongle cover on the base is easily lost, and it kind of just annoyed me a little bit, but that is my opinion. You may like it. But the last con is quite a big one. It's the price point. So as much as this is an excellent mouse, it really, really is, the price point is way out of reach for some people, and it's almost double the price of the original Viper, the wired one. So if you are in a pinch, go for the wired one. If you want the sort of latest and greatest wireless mouse, then definitely take a look at this, but it is not budget friendly. But overall, I really enjoyed testing the Viper Ultimate, and it is a very good mouse. So what do you guys think about the RAZER Viper Ultimate? Do you think it's worth the $149.99 price point? Let us know down below in the comments. We'd love to see your thoughts and opinions. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe and ring the bell. And if you want to check out our merchandise, you can do that down below as well. If you want to see daily tech news and updates, check out our Twitter and our website. So I've been Andy, this is Kit Guru. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.